chest. Try to smile through the pain, but I'm losing my breath. Every step that I take feels uncertain and slow. I've been strong for so long, but Lord, you already know. I try to stand on my own 2 feet, but the ground keeps shaking underneath. Every plan that I thought was true falls apart when I'm without you. I need you, like the night needs the morning light. I need you, like the broken heart needs new life. When my strength is gone and my faith feels small, when I'm about to slip and I'm afraid I'll fall, I need you, Jesus. Oh, I need Jesus. Yeah. All the voices in my head try to steal my peace, telling me I'm not enough, saying I'll never be free. But your word cuts through all the doubt in me, says I'm chosen, I'm healed, I'm who you see. I don't have to fight this alone, you've been with me all along. Every tear that I ever cried, you caught every single time. You caught every single time. I need you, like the night needs the morning light. I need you, like the broken heart needs new life. When my strength is gone and my faith feels small, when I'm about to slip and I'm afraid I'll fall, I need you, Jesus. I need you, Jesus. If you don't go with me, I won't go with me. If you don't speak, tell me what to do. Every breath I breathe, every step I take only makes sense for your glory's sake. I don't want comfort, I want truth. I don't want easy, I want you. I need you. More than money, more than fame, I need you. More than comfort, more than change. When the lights go out and I can't see straight, when the road gets hard and my heart feels weak, I need you, Jesus. I need you, Jesus. I need you, Jesus. I need you, Jesus. I need you in the morning, I need you late at night, I need you when I'm winning, I need you in the fight. Every season, every trial, every tear and every smile, I need you. Yeah, I need you. I need you. Final line. I don't just want you, Lord, I need you. Yeah. 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 Oh, I've been walking through this valley with a weight I can't explain. Every step feels so much heavier when I'm calling your name in the rain. I've been trying to be faithful, trying not to complain, but some nights I'm weak and weary, trying to understand the pain. I pray through tears and questions, still don't know the reason why, but my heart keeps holding on to every promise you supply. Still I trust you, Lord. Yeah. Even when I don't see the way, still I trust you, Lord. When my strength is fading day by day, my faith is all I have to give. My hope is all that I can say. Still I trust you, Lord. Still I trust you, Lord. I've seen miracles in motion, I've seen mountains moved by grace, and I know you're not a stranger to the darkest of my days. But my flesh keeps getting tired from the waiting and the strain. Still I cling to every promise that you never break. When my hands can't hold the answers and my knees are all I have, I remember who you've always been, a faithful Father, loving and glad. Even when the night won't fade, still I trust you, Lord. Oh, yeah. When my heart is so afraid, if my song is just a fragile prayer, if my tears are all I bring, still I trust you, Lord. Still I trust you, Lord. Still I trust you, Lord. You've been my shelter in the storm, my healer when I was torn, my hope when hope was gone. You've never left me alone. You were there when I couldn't see. I still believe, still I trust you. Yeah, yeah. Still I trust you. Through the hurt, through the fire, through the wait, through the try, still I trust you. Still I trust you, Lord. I trust you. With my life and all my pain, still I trust you, Lord. Every loss and every gain. If my praise is just a broken cry, if my faith is barely standing strong, still I trust you, Lord. Still I trust you, Lord. I trust you, Lord. Still I trust you, Lord. I don't need to know tomorrow. I don't need to see the road. All I need is your assurance that I'm never on my own. So I'll trust you. Yeah. Yes, I'll trust you. Yeah. We stepping in purpose tonight. Power on me. Holy Ghost energy. Let's go. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. Step up in the room, yeah, I'm charged with the kingdom. Got the light of God and you know I'm gon' beam some. Every single chain break off when I speak some. Word of God swing like a sword when the beat drum. I'm chosen, anointed, yeah, that's official. Covered in the oil, devil came to this vessel. Gotta keep it moving every mountain I level. Spirit in my step, watch me dance on the devil. Faith on swole like I live in the gym. Authority in Christ, not me but him. I'm a child of the king, no fear, no sin. I said amen and the whole world spins. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. Hey, big faith, no dotted line with the mission. Holy Ghost fire, got the devil trying to listen. Trying to figure out why the blessing keep hitting. It's the power of the name, every chain gon' miss. And I'm bold with it, go with it, kingdom flow with it. When the battle get intense, I don't fold with it. I got angels on deck, yeah, the whole clip lit. Devil wanna throw shade, but he ain't gon' hit. I walk like David, pray like Paul. Talk like Jesus when the enemy calls. Stand so tall, never scared, never fall. Authority in me, I got victory installed. Hey, step, victory walk with me. Blessings overflow and they fall on me. Rooted in the word, no war in me. Christ in my soul, that's the war in me. Take another step, giants fall instantly. Holy Spirit leading every move intentionally. No fear, cause the Lord put his strength in me. I walk with the crown that's walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destiny unlocked, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority.
Wake up Toledo, it's the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Presented by the 409 Grind. Let's get it. Rising 409 shine, yeah. Glass City hustle, we putting in time. From the mud hand swing to the walleye ice. Toledo Rockets blasting off all night. We rise, we grind, the city my mind, yeah. 419 forever, we one of a kind. From the mud, from the glass, where we holding it down. Toledo stand up, we repping the town.
Good morning, Glass City. city, sip that coffee, lace the shoes. Rise and grind on the dial, yeah, we bringing you the news. From Monroe to the Bay, Broadway out to the heights. We the voice of the people, turn them dreams to life. Toledo mud hands cracking bats in the summer. While I hit the ice pack seats, that's thunder. Blue and gold rockets blast off, no wonder. UT Pride, we united, no blunders.
Wake up, the city on go. Grind don't stop, we just let it flow. 419 family, everybody know. From the mud to the glass, yeah, we steal the show. Rise and grind, it's that 419 shine. Glass City hustle, we putting in time. From the mud and swing to the walleye ice. Toledo rockets blasting off all night. We rise, we grind, the city my mind. 419 forever, we one of a kind. From the mud, from the glass, where we holding it down. Toledo stand up, we repping the town.
Downtown lights, we alive, no sleep. Summit Street jumping, the vibe too deep. Mud on my cleats, glass roots in my soul. 419 grind, yeah, we taking control. Shout to the hustlers, the dreamers, believers. Every morning tuned in, we the leaders, receivers. It's the movement, not just the show. It's Toledo in the veins, let the whole world know. Oh,
One night, we gon' rise.
from the mud to the glass, we built to last. No lie, no lie, no lie, no lie.
Rise and grind, it's that 419 shine. Glass City hustle, we putting in time. From the mud and swing to the walleye ice. Toledo rockets blasting off all night. We rise, we grind, the city my mind. 419 forever, we one of a kind. From the mud, from the glass, where we holding it down. Toledo stand up, we repping
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the 419 Grind Rise and Grind Morning Show. It is me, your boy, Mr. Shawn Mahone Sr. I am without my lovely co-host, Melly Mel. Is not in the house today, but we know that
She took the day off.
She took the day off.
That's
man.
fine.
That's cool. That's cool. And we are in the studio with. We can want to be Jay today.
This, you know what? I think I'll just have my name be Just Jay.
Just Jay. There we go.
From now on, that's my name.
Just Jay
I'm
to
just
make
me.
the
I
day.
don't do much around here.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are all shocked that there's snow coming down.
Man, where did that come from?
Where did it come from?
Who said that? Who said that there was going to be snow?
Right, because I had definitely asked a few people, but then we talked about it yesterday.
We did talk about it yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, there
We
was going to be
did.
a little bit of snow.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when I was coming in, it was like blizzard looking. I know it wasn't a blizzard,
Right.
but I think because of the fog and the snow mixed together, it looked like I couldn't see,
Right.
20 feet in front of me. But,
Wow.
You know.
Well, it's that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we
It's
are getting
winter.
some. It's winter.
Winter is coming. Winter is
coming.
here.
It is here.
It is no longer coming. It's here.
I'm glad. I'll be glad when March get here because that's when we.
Yeah.
That's when we spring forward.
Yeah.
And I get excited, ladies and gentlemen. I do. I'll be like, ooh, it's that time of the year where it's not gonna get dark early anymore. But nevertheless, man, the snow is coming down, and it's got to be at least an inch or two.
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't. Once I got in here, I didn't even open the shades. I didn't do nothing. I just want to enjoy the warm temperature in here.
That's it. That's it.
That's snow.
Man, listen. Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Thank you for joining us this morning. We have completed our full week with the new Rise and Grind morning show. And that's exciting, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are going to always hear me say nothing changes if nothing changes. But when you change the way you look at things you look at begin to change. Mm-hmm. So, at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, this is your time to shine. So, don't be afraid to step out on faith. Don't be afraid to do what it is that God is calling you to do. I know sometimes we think and we want to do things, but it's a very uncomfortable feeling. It's a place of unknowing. But I am here to tell you that your greater is in front of you and not behind you. And you have to continue to do what it is that you've been called to do because you have a purpose. And your purpose is connected to a promise, ladies and gentlemen. So just know that. If nothing else, know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So that's what that is. Jay, what do you say?
Amen. And I say, you know what? Don't be afraid to take chances on yourself. A lot of people are afraid to go out and do stuff for themselves. They want to do stuff for other people. And I don't mean that by being nice to people, but when you go to work every day and your job tells you to do something that you normally don't do, you're going to do it. Right. Because you say, okay, maybe if I do this, I'll get a raise or I'll get a pat on the back. But if you took those chances on yourself and you say, you know, what if I go out on a limb and invest this in myself and go and take this class or take this course or, you know, and then, you know, it could benefit me in the long run. You know, just, you know, take the chance on yourself. Take chances. Chances don't hurt.
Man, it doesn't. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, about that place of being uncomfortable and not knowing. But I can share a quick story with you. I used to work for Johnson's Control, and I was a customer liaison. So my job is to work over at Jeep. And at that time, Johnson Control made the dashboards for the Jeep Liberty and the Dodge Nitro, right? So my job was to make sure when they put those dashboards in the vehicle that it didn't stop the line.
Okay.
So I was able to kind of hop in there and kind of fix some things and keep everything rolling. But there was an opportunity of management that was opening up at Johnson's Control. And I interviewed for it. And unfortunately, I did not get the opportunity. And that's the moment that the next day I walked in with my resignation letter. And they said, "Are you quitting?" And I said, "No, I'm resigning." They said, "Why?" I said, "Because I no longer in life will I let people tell me no."
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is when I was working at Johnson's Control, I was on my breaks, I was writing stuff down about the organization that I was birthing, right? And people were like, "What are you doing?" I said, I'm gonna start a boot camp program.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh man, not no boot camp." They, you know, everybody has something to say. But after I resigned, probably about a month or two later, they had back then I think it was a newspaper that came out, and I forget what it was called, but I was on the front page of it.
Oh yeah.
And they went into the office and they said, "Well, he did it." And they said, "He did what?"
Wow.
And they threw the paper down and said he started his boot camp program.
Wow.
So, you know, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, almost 20 years later, and here I am still serving in my community.
Congratulations on 20 years. Like that's amazing.
Man,
to have the longevity.
Yeah.
And the wherewithal and the I don't know, it's like, because you go through a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when you step out on faith like that.
Yeah. And especially stepping out on faith where, you know, when people don't really understand what you're trying to do and the impact it needs to make, you know, because people are so, maybe for the word, maybe jealous or envy.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to see you successful. And so they do everything. And that's the hard part.
Right.
The hard part is not saving children's lives. The hard part is fighting those who are making sure that you're not successful at what you do.
Why are you going out on a limb and trying to sabotage other people and, you know, what they're trying to accomplish? You know what's I want to say, if you find yourself at work on break and you're thinking about anything other than work, like if you're thinking about like maybe I should be doing this, or if you're writing down different plans, maybe you shouldn't be at that job. Because I find myself doing the same thing. If I'm like working at Jeep, if I'm on the line working, and I'm thinking about, okay, and this is what crazy. I was thinking about the morning show before I started the morning show, or I was thinking about doing the podcasting before I started the podcast. But then we started it during COVID. So at Jeep we were shut down, and so I had to go back to work. And at work I'm watching the live on the line while Treese and Leah. And they're here doing the show, and so I was trying to produce and from work and watch it, make sure everything was sounding good, looking good, and that I mean it was frustrating, but you know you had to do what you had to do
right
at the time. So if you find yourself at work and you're thinking about getting into another venture, you have bigger dreams than that. Get those dreams started. And you can get those started while you're at work. We're not telling you to quit your job, but that job can help you funnel into, you know, what you really want to do. Yeah, what your passion is.
There's Darren Sims. He just checked in.
Okay.
What's up, bro? Darren, appreciate you reaching out. So I'm gonna tell you his story. Okay. Right. So Darren was working for Value City Furniture, and he was driving every day from Toledo, Ohio, up to Novi, Michigan. Right.
Oh wow.
Now here's the crazy part: his wife is a doctor. So my sister-in-law is a doctor, right? So he's still grinding, right? Until finally he was like, Shawn, I'm done. and he started his own construction company. He been booming ever since. Darren, call in, man. 419-740-0433. Call in, man, and tell us that. Tell us your story, like that transition, and what was it that made you go, enough is enough. Now, you heard what I said earlier, right? His wife is a doctor, right? But he not dependent on her. Even though he cool, right? You know what I'm saying? He not dependent on her. He gonna take care of his family the best way he know how, man. Like I've watched his grind.
That's a true grinder, because there are people that we know, or you might not know, but there are people who have partners who are well off in their position, in their job, and they choose not to do anything at all.
Right.
And not, okay, I don't have to hustle. I don't have to do this because you're making, right. But shout out to Darren for
shout out D. You need to call in.
Doing what he chose to do and what he loves to do.
It's bananas, because I like seeing, especially black men of color, right?
Right.
I like to see us doing things that others would not do.
Yeah.
And stay like you, Jay, you stay consistent with this. And I always say to people, between your goals and achievements is discipline and consistency.
Yeah.
Between your goals and achievement is your discipline and consistency. But I saw Darren, I probably about to, this is him. He about to break it down.
Thank you for calling the all new Rise and Grind morning show. Who's on the line?
Good morning, fellas. This is Darren. What's up, y'all?
What's going on, D? Thanks for joining us on the Rise and Grind morning show, man. I appreciate you calling in, but I want you to share with the world what I just said about your story. I just kind of chopped it up a little bit, but you can tell it better.
Yeah, like you said, you touched on part of it. You know, I was driving up to Novi every day. I got transferred. I started at the store in Toledo and got transferred up to Novi. I was an operational manager. I had injured my back on the job, and the company played me, man. They did me bad. So I sat down one day, man, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to start my own.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm done. Like, did you look at your wife? Did you look at Jay Boog? Like, what made you go, you know what, man, enough is enough?
Honestly, that was the deciding factor. Was my son was going to high school. He was going to Central Catholic. He's at Central Catholic now. And he's a two-sport athlete, basketball and football. And I just thought, you know, I would never get these times back. I can't be hoping I can call off for football games, for basketball games. And, you know, I've been a hustler my whole life. My background ain't squeaky clean. You know, I done got dirty a little bit. So, you know, I've been a grinder my whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's three types of people in this world. There's people that watch it happen, people that want it to happen, and people that make it happen.
Absolutely.
And I've always been one to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely,
but,
man.
But with a lot of people, what I want to say is a lot of people you can't be worried about what the next person is doing. Burger King ain't worried about McDonald's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? J.C. Penney ain't worried about Dillard. They all do the same thing. You just got to present yourself and stay dedicated and give 101%. You can't do halfway and expect 100% results, man. That's all.
Right. Facts. Absolutely, man. So, and this is what I was going to say while we got Darren on the line. I think we as black men, right? We really got to learn how to encourage one another.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I seen him about a week ago, right? And I said, man, get in the truck. And I said, man, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you, man, because I'm watching you.
Yeah.
I know your story.
Yeah.
I know your transition. You know, I know what it was like for you to go up and down that highway every day.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
To see you just really now out here getting contracts for your construction business. It's like amazing, you know, so that's what that
shout out to, I mean, you know, I know I do what I do, but shout out to those who are taking, you know, those hard jobs.
Right.
And like construction is not an easy job.
It's not.
And taking those hard jobs and going out and getting those contracts from the other people.
Right.
And, you know, you could benefit from city contracts and big development contracts. So shout out to him. Shout out to you, Darren Sims, for everything that you do in your endeavors.
Yeah. Thanks for calling, man. We appreciate you. Have a great day on purpose.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Big D's Handyman Services and more, man. Give me a call, bathrooms, kitchens, anything you need.
Make sure you put your number on the screen so people know how to get in contact with you.
No doubt. Thank you. You brothers have a blessed day.
Yep,
You
you
too.
too. Thanks.
We have DJ Mpress
Mpress
in
in
the
the
building.
Man, my bad, bro. I didn't think the roads was gonna be that bad, man. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a little hobbled, so I had to get
Oh,
up
no.
and brush the car off and all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh,
All
man.
good.
Then I got on the road like, woo.
Yeah, slip and slide out
So,
there.
my bad.
Let me ask you, cuz us the way we grew up, right? What was it that turned you to say, I got to do better? I got to do more than what I've been doing.
So what switched me from being a knucklehead, first of all, was I had my son like my senior year in high school, the end of my senior year.
Okay.
Well, my son was born 3 days before I left going to college, right? And so even when I first got to school, I was in school like in Fort Valley, Georgia. I was a long way away from home. And I got into like 2 bras like within a week of school.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
then I was like, man, I want different for my son. So that's what made me change my life, period. And then after I started working and I got a corporate job, and then I helped this company build like 2 multi-million-dollar programs. And then they just let me go. And I was like, I'm not doing that for nobody else. I'm not doing it for nobody else. So that's what clicked the switch for me to be a full-time entrepreneur. And little did I know, I was already an entrepreneur because I've been DJing for almost 30 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
But because I love it so much, I never looked at it as like a job.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Which is a blessing, because anytime you can find something that you love to do, it's like you're not working, right? And so then I took those same skills that I learned, that I applied to DJing to business, right? And it's been working out. So no complaints at all. I can't complain, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels different for me because this is not the first time that I kind of stepped out and said, okay, I'm gonna do this full time, but this time it feels different.
Yeah,
It feels permanent
no doubt.
because my head is a little different. I think a little different now because I know what I have to do. Like I know everything that I'm doing is for my living.
No doubt.
It's for my it's for me to keep going. Like if I stop, like that's the end of it.
And one thing I would say is like we as people, we get comfortable with a safety net, right?
Yep.
But we don't understand that once you remove that safety net, and I want to say this, you got to be doing the right things, right?
There you
Right,
go.
right.
If once you remove the safety net and you doing the right things, it's not that it's going to be tough, but things find a way to work out in your favor. When you're doing things for the right reasons and the right way, then things tend to work out. And like I'm the type of person, I'm a detail person. You know what I mean? I like to make sure this is going to happen, and I have to kind of give some praise to one of my business partner, Tracy, because he's one of them dudes that he just like, oh man, it's gonna work out. I don't know how it's gonna work out, and it does.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so it taught me like sometimes you gotta just have faith that it's gonna work out, right? And just keep working towards whatever. Like you got to put the work in, but as long as you're working towards it, it's gonna work. It might not work out how you want it to work out, but it's gonna work out some kind of way.
And let me say that first time you like stepping out on faith, that feels funny.
Oh,
Oh
no
my
doubt.
goodness.
It feels
oh
funny.
my goodness.
Don't
Right.
it?
I've been working since I was like 16 years old, right? And so when they laid us off and then told us, we'd be back in like 2 or 3 weeks, and then a month go by, a month and a half go by, and then I get this letter like,
Oh man.
we don't have no more job opportunities here for you. And it's like, man, what am I, luckily I always had DJ to fall back on.
Yeah.
And I've been blessed to be pretty busy, DJing. So I know if nothing else, I'm gonna pick up a couple gigs, and that's
Right.
$500-$600. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What I
yeah.
can move and shuffle with. You know what I mean? But then, I just started putting together a plan, man. And then when I first started Premiere Screenings, which was my first kind of what I consider my first kind of entrepreneurial thing, within 3 months, I had a contract with the city already.
Crazy.
And people was like, man, how did you do that? I'm like, hey, just being in the right place at the right time, networking, you know, going to those events, letting people see your face. And what you'll realize is that when you network and people start to see your face, they'll be like, man, who is that dude? He was at the last event. He was at the event before that. So they'll come up to you and
He's
ask
somebody important.
Right.
Yeah.
What is it that you do? And my DJing background, you know, I've been in a lot of social events. Yeah. So people come up to me, oh, what's up, DJ? And so people see, man, everybody, he know everybody. Who's that dude? And they come up to me like, hey, and then you start and ask questions like, hey, man, who I need to talk to do this? Who do I need to talk to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they, when I tell you, they put me right in the right place to get a contract with the city. I was like, oh man, I actually had a contract with the city before I had the right equipment to do what we were supposed to do what we were
That's
supposed to do. That's
real faith right there.
Right. So, absolutely.
And it worked out though.
Man, that's it. Yeah. That's it right there. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to call in and we want to hear what you did to step out on faith to start your own. We want to hear from you. 419-740-0433. I mean, man, all of us have a story. In this room right here, we have a story. And the crazy thing about it is we literally are blood cousins, right? Yeah. Imagine if we start connecting family.
Jesse's related too.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Small world.
Yeah,
Small world. So imagine you start getting family members that are good at what they do. And we just start linking up and going to a great man. Yeah. Listen, man, this is what I'm talking about right here, man, for real.
I want to tell a story about my cousins, the McGlowns. So, you know, Lenore McGlown, Sunshine Sweatshop,
right,
Monroe Street,
right.
Those who back in the 80s and 90s. But her kids are so talented,
man.
Daryl was probably one of the first DJs.
No, not one. He was the first hip hop DJ.
Yeah.
In the city.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
The first.
Wow.
The first he going to New York with his mother to buy clothes. That's where he found African Bambaataa and all those guys. Breakdancing. He learned DJing from them, brought it back here, bought some turntables, brought it back here. I remember sitting in her house on Rockingham, and Daryl's in the basement with his headphones on, just going at it. We like, what is he doing down there? Like with the record player. Like, what is he doing?
With the record
we didn't know. We were kids.
No doubt.
Like we didn't know that wasn't even a thing around here.
No doubt.
Like scratching and like we didn't know what he was doing down there. So I mean, just him being a pioneer, and then the sisters who are great in business. You know, they got it from their mother,
right.
In business. And then Chris is probably the most talented of it all, of them all. He just needs to focus more in, but he's a great car salesman.
Yeah.
And he did the custom cars back in the day with the sounds and everything.
The music.
He was the first one in Toledo to have the music in, like the big music in his car.
Trunk rattling.
Man.
Trunk rattling, right?
So
I remember living on Melrose, and he come driving down the street. I was like, well, his trunk ain't rattling, first of all, and it's so clear.
Yeah.
Because he used to use tapes. He put a CD, and we couldn't believe it. He has a CD player in his car?
Right.
Like, what?
And
he did this before there were CDs in cars.
Wow.
So he lived on Rockingham. I used to live on Boston Place.
Boston Place.
Yep.
We always knew when they came home. When he came home, 'cause everything. When I say like bumping, oh my goodness, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what's up. Is it time for a commercial break?
It is time for a commercial break. Before we go to commercial, we want to say shout out to our sponsors, Project 360 Studios. That's where we house the 419 Grind and the Rise and Grind Morning Show. And also to Toledo Arc. Shout out to Andre McCullum. He's doing great things with the boys over in that program. So if you want to become a sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, you can send your info to Mr. Shawn Mahone. You can send your info to myself, Melody Tate, or you can send your info to info@p360studios.com. You can become a sponsor of our show. We'll be right back after this.
First impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1. Plan. We help craft your story. Step 2. Film in our studio or on location. Step 3. Edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4. Deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Through the fire, through the rain, we keep walking. Hey. God got me, God got you. Listen. I've been down, I've been broken, I've been crying at night, carrying weights on my back, just trying to fight for my life. But every tear that I shed, he was catching them all. Every time I thought I slipped, he refused to let me fall. Storm clouds tried to drown me, but he parted the sea. And when the world turned cold, he put his fire in me. So I'm standing on his promise, yeah, my faith won't shake. Cause he's the healer, the lifter, the chain breaker, he is great. When the thunder starts crashing, I'm still holding on tight. Even when I don't see it, he's already fixing my life. I'm walking forward, no fear, yeah, I'm trusting his light. He's my strength in the battle, my joy in the fight. I know that everything's gonna be alright. I know that everything's gonna be alright. He's in the middle of it, he's turning darkness to light. I know that everything's gonna be alright. They said I'd never make it, but God said watch what I do. He turned the valley to victory, turned my gray skies blue. And even when the pressure hitting, trying to knock me down, I stand firm on the rock. Devil can't take my crown. I'm walking in purpose, I'm walking in peace. Storms rise, but my praise never cease. Can't stop what God started, yeah, he wrote my life. So I smile in the struggle, cause I know who fights. When the thunder starts crashing, I'm still holding on tight. Even when I don't feel it, he's working it out in my life. I'm moving forward with faith, yeah, I'm trusting his light. He's my shelter and my comfort, my day and my night. I know that everything's gonna be alright. He's in the middle of it, he's turning darkness to light. I know that everything's gonna be alright. No matter the storm, no matter the pain, he's the God who restores, he's the God who sustains. No matter the way, no matter the fight, he's the God of the day and the God of the night. So I lift up my eyes, yeah, my help's in sight. He's the reason I know it's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Say it till your spirit believes. Everything's gonna be alright. He's working miracles you can't see. Everything's gonna be alright. Hold on, joy comes in the morning light. It'll be alright. Yeah. Lord, I'm just asking, why me? Late night prayers in the the dark again. Trying to smile, but my heart still bends. I got faith, but I still feel pain. Still trust you even when I don't understand. You said my name when I felt so small. Gave me purpose, gave me a call. But with every yes came a heavy load. Why the narrow path gotta feel so cold? I give you my tears, you give me strength. But some days I don't got nothing left. I love you deep, I believe you true. But I still got questions I'm bringing to you. You say I'm chosen. You say I'm yours. But why this road feel like, whoa? Why me? Why me? Why the blessing gotta come with this pain? Whoa, why me? Why me? Why the sunshine always follow the rain? I know you got me, I know you see. You never let go, even when I'm weak. But I still ask on bended knee. Why me, yeah. Feel like job when I lost it all.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's me, your host, your boy, Mr. Shawn Mahone, in the studio with a special co-host. We know him as, what do we know him as? Cuzzo. We know him as DJ. We know him as Entrepreneur, Monty, in the house. And we are with Jay.
Just Jay.
Just Jay today, right? And ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest in the house today. Man, listen.
Can we mean special bad? We mean special good.
Man, listen. Look, can we play just a little bit of that?
I don't know if I can because I played it yesterday and they flagged us.
Did they?
Yeah, maybe she can do it.
She got to give you a special release.
She got to give you a special release.
Acapulco. Maybe she can sing Acapulco.
Right.
Maybe.
Goodness. Put some shrimp on the barbie. There we go.
Listen. Look, I'm over here getting hyped up. That's my song, boy. I want to be the backup dancer off of that song.
Dancer?
I sure enough do. I want to be back there doing my own thing on the video, Been like, that dude a fool.
I'm going to be on the grill. I'm going to have an apron on the grill. I'm putting the shrimp on the barbie.
There you go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have R&B singer in the house, Anitra Chery. Thank you for being on the morning show. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
It's good seeing you again.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to be seen. Always a pleasure to see y'all.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this out here. I'm one of your biggest fans.
Oh, thank you.
I am one of your biggest fans because when I heard, and see, this is what I was doing. I listened to, what was that song called? I forget the name. I'm gonna look it up real quick. But the song had the beat and it had me hyped up. And I said, "Who is this?" And they said, she from Toledo.
Single Life. Probably Single Life.
Yeah.
Y'all dancing to. They was dancing to Single Life.
Oh my God.
So I want to go on record. Two things. I've been saying she's my favorite forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Forever. Hold on.
Well,
I have
before y'all get started saying she's your favorite, when we had Next to Blow, back in 21.
Okay, right.
It was May 23rd, 2021. Anitra Chery headline Next to Blow. Our first event ever for the 419 Grind.
Wow.
And she tore it up.
I know she did.
Hold on, Jay. I got you. Right this.
Okay.
Watch
Here we go.
this. Anitra.
Yes.
What was your very first studio session?
Oh goodness, we was out on Reynolds and Hill with Shawn from
Shawn Stockman.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, really?
From Boys to Men. I had never been in the studio before, and when I got there, Mpress was there. It was a room full of people, and they was like, "We just want to see what you can do." I had never written.
Wow.
I had never. Somebody just was like, "We feel like you have a gift. We want you to just come in here and just be around this talent and see what you're capable of."
Wow.
And that's kind of how that worked. I was with Logic.
Yeah,
think,
me, Sid,
yep.
Logic. So Shawn Stockman had Soul Kim. He had started Soul Kim, and he had signed like Chief and all of them.
Yeah.
And they built a studio right down the street on Hill and Reynolds.
Okay.
No, Hill and Reynolds.
Yep.
And we used to run the studio. So her very first studio session was with us.
Wow.
Okay, you got us beat.
You got us. 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 Yeah. You got us. You got us. You got us. Man, you went way back. Yeah. And people don't even know the connection with Shawn Stockman.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, a lot of us do, a lot of us don't. You know who he's married to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went to Rogers with her.
Yeah.
So
Rogers.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Are they talking about closing your school now,
Scott?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Okay, I just wanted to ask. I'm not paying a whole lot of
Man,
attention
they would
to it.
turn the city upside
Yeah,
down if
they
they
can't
did
do
that.
that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
They would. I'm not even a bulldog, but I already know that they would act up in the city.
Yeah,
if they tried to shut down Sky.
Yeah, ain't that something?
Ain't that
I
something?
can't believe you even said that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
They wouldn't let them tear it and rebuild it like they did all the other high schools.
Right.
Yeah, that was the plan though.
Historical,
That was the
wasn't
plan to tear it down and rebuild it, and they put a
was
stop
like,
to
no.
the Scott alumni,
Right.
not the students, not the teachers, the alumni. Put a stop to that.
I'll say this. I went to Malcolm, right? And y'all know the rivalry, Scott and Malcolm. But the one thing I will say about Scott was they cared about the kids, whether you went to school. They cussed me out because I didn't go to Scott, like the coaches.
Yeah.
But the coaches from Scott actually helped me get to my school.
Oh, really?
See there?
So,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's.
Yeah.
I always talk a lot of stuff about Scott, man, but I give him kudos for that. That's all, though. That's
What
it.
about when Steelers and Cowboys? But you talk a lot about the Cowboys. Do you give Cowboys kudos anytime?
Not a one.
I had to check.
Not a one.
I'm sorry. So anyway, we have Anitra Chery, the songstress, the talented entrepreneur, the writer, the singer. You're doing amazing in everything that you do.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
By the grace of God.
That's all it
I
takes
promise.
is a little try. Where do you get the motivation to? I mean, just in your music alone, where does it come from?
Being able to tell a story that I feel like people connect with. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I feel like a lot of the music is trendy. You don't necessarily got to live a life. That ain't even got to be your persona. You get people that, you know what I'm saying, they put out songs that are salacious and provocative and, you know what I'm saying, they tell a story that you actually, like, you haven't necessarily lived it. And don't even agree with it all the times. And then you get on a podcast or you sit on someone's couch and you interview, and now you trying to backtrack. Like, well, that's not me. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just the music that I put out. Like, no, I wanna put out music that resonates with people and not on some turn up stuff. Like, I want the stuff that sits in you. You know what I mean?
Right.
That you clean up to, that you vibe to, that you get dressed to, that you cruise to, so that you play my album from start to finish.
Right.
I want you to play my album from start to finish. That's always been a goal of mine. No skips. I wanna play something that's no skips, because I remember how those albums made me feel.
Like
You know what I mean?
Lauryn Hill is one of those.
And you just walking around singing it.
Right.
You can't get the melody out your head. You can't get the song out your head. It don't have nothing to do with what you're doing right now.
Right.
I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and I just bust out with a song from what's just been sitting on me. That's what I wanted my music to do.
And like, shout out before you go, Mpress. Shout out to you for making music that you love.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of artists don't make music that they love. They make music that's determined by what the label wants them to make. So shout out to you for making music that you love yourself.
Right.
And it
I
comes
appreciate
out.
that.
It comes out in the
Absolutely.
performance.
Thank you.
And that's exactly where I was about to go. If you ever been to a Anitra Chery show,
Yeah.
you can tell that she really loves the music.
Exactly.
One, and her personality, it just shines through her performance. I've been through a million of her performances, and I can honestly say I've never seen her have a bad show, because once she hit that stage, it's Anitra Chery. She gives you energy. You can feel her music. What is your favorite? What is, out of your catalog, what is your favorite song?
Invitation only. I have to say that my favorite song is probably, because that album was different, Climax and are we allowed to cuss on here?
Yeah.
Oh, and Fuck Boy.
Fuck Boys to Hell. That's the jam. That's the jam. That and the other song was Ooh Wee, How I Got Hip to Her.
That was just a single.
Single.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that was hot. I was like, oh. Yeah, but
That was the one thing I used to get on her on, because she would like send me these songs and I'd be like, when is the project coming? Like that was always my opening question to her every time I saw her. Like, when the album coming? When's the album coming? And then she dropped the album. Like, yes.
I had to have control over it. I think that was a big thing. I had, partnered with, a couple people. And my thing is, I think my biggest issue that I have with myself is that I don't trust in myself all the time. And crazy. Being a singer-songwriter, I'm a female in what I consider to be a male-dominated field. A lot of the times, we don't control the spaces that we move through. A lot of men control those spaces. So I always partnered with people that I felt like could move through those spaces a little bit better than I could. But then doing that, it took away some of the control, and then I wasn't seeing my vision come to fruition, right? So it will put a pause on things because I'm going back and forth with you about my vision. And at the end of the day, I feel like if I'm the one putting the work in, and I'm not taking away from anyone's talent, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm the one sitting here trying to make sure that the words are right and the energy is there, the melody is there, and I want the message to be conveyed the way I want the message to be conveyed, then I want to make sure that I have the say-so and the control that I have. Not that I don't want your input, but I want to make sure that I have the control. And, doing this thing independently without a label. Because even when you partner with people, it's really just a partnership.
Right.
We in the city. At the end of the day, even if you move through rooms that I don't necessarily get to move through, your pull is only so far. Your reach is only so far. Ain't none of us made it. So whenever I find somebody that I rub elbows with in this city and they have a haughty spirit about them and they don't have that humbleness, I'm like, well, we're sitting at the same table. So I don't understand.
Right.
But you know what I mean? It's you can only take me so far. So give me my say, give me my just dues, and allow me to have that. If you was a A&R on some big label and you came in and you said, Anitra, I don't feel like, Shrimp on the Barbie should have been a single. I feel like it should have been Material Girl or Glow Up, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll listen to you a little bit more because I know that you got a machine behind you to push me. But if your push ain't gonna get me no further than my push, and it's gonna have to still be my money doing the pushing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like, well, let me pick it, let me
push
choose
my own,
it. Yeah.
I guess my question would be to either one of you guys, like, why or we have some amazing talent here in Toledo.
Definitely.
And so my question would be is like, how do we push you to get on a bigger platform? Like why do people go so far in Toledo in the music industry and someone is not really, is it like money? Is it the people? It messes me up to think about it. So
I think some of it is money.
Okay.
And I think some of it is a little ego-driven. The one thing that I will tell you is I feel like a lot of the people that are in these spaces want to be the star. And they ain't going to tell you that they want to be the star. They going to pretend like they want you to be the star, but really they want to be the star.
Oh, so they want to be Diddy. All up in the videos.
The way the doctor said, I ain't going to say they got that energy. I ain't going to put that on the body. But I think that's a huge thing, and people don't speak to it enough. But I'm not saying that to shit on nobody, because we live in a day and age where social media, reels, and everybody wants that instant gratification. A lot of people are ego driven, right? A lot of people sit up here and everybody thinks that they're interesting. Everybody, you're going to show me, get ready with me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Get dressed with me. And again, I'm not hating on nobody because they're in my algorithms, right? So clearly I support them. But that's the day and age that we live in. So now I have a person that wants to be the star, pretending like they're trying to push me. They only want to push me so far. They may stifle me. I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know if they want me to hit the wall or if they really want to catapult me into that space. Are they listening to my ideas and then trying to make them their own? You know, because I've been in that space too, where I've partnered with people, and I always say partnered, and I will never say names, but I've partnered with people and I've told them what my desires are, my dreams, my hopes, and they're like, yeah, we can do that, we can do this, we can do that, we gonna do that. Baby, next thing I know, they doing something similar. They going in a different, you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. So at this point, it's hard to say. Toledo is not like, it's no different from any other city, because I've had the opportunity to go to those other cities and they're going to sit down and they're going to say the same thing. But I think it's because a lot of times in this society, we are ego driven. We are ego driven.
I think like Toledo has a unique way of always trying to reinvent the wheel, right?
Yeah.
So the blueprint that, like, I travel a lot, and a lot of cities, what they do is they find a marketable hot artist, right? And everybody gets behind that artist to push them. What Toledo does is it's cliquish. So you got this many people starting to push this artist, and then this many people trying to pull the artist down. And so you have a stalemate there, right? Instead of everybody collectively. Like I don't understand. And not all of them, but the people here don't, and I'm not just saying it because I'm a DJ, but don't understand the importance of networking with DJs, because I love breaking new music, right? So a lot of times, the first time people hear your music is because a DJ played it, right? And then they'll come up and say, who is that? Or I get on the mic and be like, y'all don't even know that's Toledo's own so-and-so, you know what I mean? And so when you do that, that's the part of the machine that others, like if you go to Houston DJs play Houston music. When you go to Detroit DJs play Detroit music. When you go to LA people, DJs play LA music. It's a disconnect between like artists, DJs, and just the whole people to push, like get behind one artist and push, and know that once we push you, then it's your responsibility to reach back and pull somebody else up with you. You know,
I think another responsibility falls on the radio stations, because being I was in LA for 9 months, and being there, I didn't hear any New York music at all.
Right.
I'm talking about on radio, in cars, no New York music, no Atlanta music at all.
Right.
LA music.
Right.
You talking about from the 90s of NWA to now, to Bad Bunny.
Right.
So that's all they played. That's all you heard on the radio. When you go to New York, you don't hear West Coast music at all, unless it's Kendrick Lamar. He's worldwide.
Right.
But you don't hear that. When you go to Houston, you don't hear New York music. First of all, they hate New York and Houston, anywhere down south. But Toledo, we play everything else besides local music.
Right.
That's why I did this here, because now we can bring our own music and play. I mean, I know I don't have the reach of a radio station, but it gives artists an opportunity to be heard.
Right.
That's the main thing. If these radio stations did play music, our local artists on the airwaves, you know how much more profitable our artists would be.
But it goes two ways too, Jay, because like I used to do the holiday mixes for like Hot 97, right? And every time we do the holiday mixes, we say, hey, artists, we're about to do, and I would get music from everywhere but here. You know what I mean?
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's I'm gonna put it on both. It's a disconnect between artists and DJs and radio stations. I don't know where it came from, or I don't know how to fix it. But once we close that gap, then I think we'll get somebody like a Anitra that we can all get behind and push.
So these, most of the radio stations are owned by or ran by big machines. Like iHeartRadio runs a lot of the radio stations. Cumulus Media runs a lot of radio stations, but they are independent stations, like the Juice,
right?
Who can play whatever they want to play, but they choose to play what they play because sometimes they're paid to play certain music or certain talk shows or certain stuff.
So when we do those mixes, they say like they got a power 10 list or whatever, And in your mix, you gotta have
Just got to include those.
just gotta include it. But other than that, but what I used to do, used to have to do like 6 30-minute mixes. I'll do 5 30-minute mixes with all of those. 30, and then my 6th one, I would do it all local. You know what I mean? Or all old school, or you know what I'm saying? Try to but again, it was so hard to get music from artists. And not all, but you know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm just highlighting that's where the disconnect is as far as DJs, artists working together to get that push that they need. And people don't understand, a lot of DJs here, we got a lot of dope DJs here that don't just DJ here. And you never know who or where your music can be played if you make that connection. You know what I mean?
Wow. Wow. Amazing. I learned something new today.
It's about educating yourself in this industry, to be honest with you. And yesterday's industry is not today's industry. So you have to move so different in regards to getting your music out there. One of the things that I struggle with the most is my social media. And it's crazy because everybody that does it tells me it's like another job. I don't got time for another job.
Right.
I don't have another job in me, honey.
That's
I
actually
wish I did.
my next question is like, how do you navigate as a mom, as a business owner, as a artist, as a social media presence, like as a public figure? Like, how do you navigate that?
It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult. But that's why I always give God his just dues, because people say they'll listen to my itinerary for the day and they'll be like, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you fit all of that in. If I told you how my day starts and how my day ends, but it's all means to an end, and I have to be very focused, and I have a team. You know what I mean? I feel like for me, my music is my biggest opportunity in regards to building my team, because I have a core group of friends that when I tell you I love them down, they support me in everything that I do. So if I say, hey y'all, I think I want to put together a show, they're like, what you need? And they're gonna come together. Now the issue is that none of them have any knowledge or wherewithal in this industry, but they just want to be a help.
Right.
They want to be a help, so they'll help me put together some stuff, and it's gonna look good. And I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, call my bros from Wall Music, and we gonna sound good. And I'm gonna put all of that together, okay? But then what?
Right.
Then what?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I do not have that reach, and it's unfortunate that sometimes I feel like people do. I hate saying this term, gatekeep.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
that's a perfect term for the situation.
Yeah.
Why you? It's so much out here for us. So many influencers. You know what I'm saying? And I've never gotten on someone's social media. No one's popped in my algorithm and said, hey, don't click her like, click my like. Because I can like both of y'all, right?
Right, yeah.
Right.
So why does it feel that way
in music?
In music.
That's tough.
One of my goals for my project coming up is I want to collab a little bit more with some female singer-songwriters, because I don't feel like it's necessarily done enough, not in the city. I've seen it done mainstream, you know what I'm saying, with Jasmine and Ari, you know what I'm saying, Monica and Brandy.
Right.
Summer Walker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to see it locally, right?
Right.
Because what you just say, Toledo is very cliquish. And I feel like it be rivalries and issues that's done built up that the people that's involved in it don't even know.
Right.
Like I've never said anything. You know what I'm saying?
I got beef with who?
Right.
Who am I beefing with? Please tell me.
Honey, you be surprised. And so that's a goal of mine, like bringing that all together so that we can have a camaraderie and we can really start, just like you said, pushing each other up, because it's hard to get behind an artist if you don't have the city as a whole. The city should be lifting you up.
Right.
Like, why the city not lifting you up? Because albeit, if I was ever to make it, okay, God willing, when I make it, right, then the whole city gonna want to claim me. But y'all wasn't even in the trenches with me.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't in the trenches with me. But the whole city gonna claim me if I actually make it. Oh, she from Toledo. Because how many times people be trying to claim
Life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody put out.
Life, Anita.
Right.
Anita was born in Toledo and grew up in Detroit.
Right.
Anita I ain't never heard her shout out Toledo. Not one time, but we gonna hold on to Anita. And I love her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's one of my faves. They say never meet your heroes because I ain't heard that she the nicest, but I still love her nonetheless, okay? She gonna be a hero in my mind.
She's a local hero.
But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like it's that kind of thing. Like, hey, I'm here right now.
Right.
And I was somewhere and they said the issue with being a local artist is that your city take you for granted. Because in their mind they can see you whenever. I can't make this show. I ain't even gonna go out of my way to make this show. I'm gonna wait till it's the most convenient for me. I ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I done seen you promote it and share that flyer a million times. And I really don't have anything to do, but something may come up that I want to do a little bit more than support Anitra because I've seen Anitra before. But no, come and support me. You don't know what I'm going to do new. You don't know what I have in store for you. I'm trying to bring on new artists and show y'all new talent in the city and things of that nature. Like, come and support your girl.
Right.
Because, again, when I make it, y'all gonna be that's my fave. That's always been my fave. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, really?
Yeah.
show me a stub.
I think it's like that in all industries when it comes to Toledo. I don't know if this happens in any other city, but I mean, I just wanted to use two people for an example. Like my brother, who's been out in California since 2010. He's been in Wu-Tang series. He's been on SWAT with Shamar Moore. He's been in Snowfall. He's been in Walmart commercials. Target commercials. He's been in Safe Auto commercials. He's been doing this consistent work. He's been in Winning Time with the Lakers series on HBO. He's been in consistent work for 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Almost 20 years. And there has not been one story about him on the radio, on the news. The only people who talk about him is this show right here.
Wow.
The only people who has interviewed him is me on my podcast twice. And you know, I'm not holding that against Toledo, but it's like, what more do we have to do?
Yeah.
The second example, Jimmy Jackson, who's been in the news since he was 12 years old.
Right.
Because he was a phenom. He was, you know, everywhere in Toledo, in the newspaper, the Blade, the news, during his basketball career. But now he is a personality on TV who's probably one of the best NBA analysts in history because he knows the game of basketball. He was in the NBA for 15 years, 17 years, played for 15 teams.
Right.
So he's been around. He knows personality. He knows basketball. But there has not been one story about him going to the next career, going to the next level.
Post basketball,
right? So it's like, what more do we have to do?
I'll give you another example real quick. Natasha Howard.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Balling.
Oh my God.
Being from Toledo, because you know when it comes to Natasha, because nothing. I mean, not one.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I wrote stories about her too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And try to get her on it, but she's so busy, you know, I can't get her. But it's just the fact that Toledo does not recognize the greatness that we have. And that's a very bad characteristic to have for a city. It's terrible.
Definitely.
But we working on changing it.
We working. We got to. We got to.
If independent media has to be the change, then we have to be the change.
No doubt.
Right. Absolutely.
Definitely.
That's all I got to say. I'm sorry.
Man, we're going to take a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back after we come back here.
Give me one for the wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversation, you heard him here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up.
It's been weeks since you walked away, but your ghost still calls my name. I can't sleep, can't eat, can't fake the pain. Every night feels just the same. I keep replaying all our words like a movie that just hurts, trying to find a reason why we fell apart when you used to live inside my heart. And I know I should move on, but my heart don't listen long. Every song on the radio cuts me in two, 'cause I can't breathe without you. I'm lost in a world that don't make sense. I'm half alive, just trying to pretend that I'll be fine, but I know that's untrue. I can't dream without you. Every road just leads me back again. No matter where I've been, it all fades to blue. Without you. I still see your shoes by the door, left just like before. It's like my house is stuck in time, waiting for your voice to cross that line. I pour 2 cups of coffee still, then I laugh, then I feel ill. Baby, it's a cruel kind of faith when memories won't fade away. And I've tried to let it go, but my soul still says your name. Every whisper in the dark sounds like you, 'cause I can't breathe without you. I'm lost in a world that don't make sense. I'm half alive, just trying to pretend that I'll be fine, but I know that's untrue. I can't dream without you. Every road just leads me back again. No matter where I've been, it all fades to blue. Without you. Maybe someday I'll see the light and learn to love this lonely life, but tonight I'm drowning in the truth.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Love you.
We are back with the singer, I can't even, there's so many adjectives I could use. I'm not even going to. We are back with the incomparable Miss Anitra Chery. Let's talk a little bit about, your singer-songwriter, mom, amazing mom. I see, the time that you put in with your kids. And then you have a business venture. Tell us a little bit about your business venture.
I am the CEO and owner of Extended Grace Home and Health Care. We work with the developmentally disabled, and we do residential care. That is our primary focus, is getting out into the community and helping families take care of their loved ones, because taking care of someone with special needs can be taxing and it's daunting at times. And just being a parent, just in general, it takes a lot of patience, a lot of effort. So imagine that with someone that special needs. You know what I mean? So we offer families an opportunity to breathe and know that their loved ones are going to be taken care of with quality staff. Because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of agencies out there, okay? But everybody doesn't do quality care. And again, I'm never going to shit on nobody. But I know it to be true because I worked in the field. And my mother's worked in the field all my life. And so, I've been privy to it. And I know that she's worked for some great agencies and she's worked for some not so great agencies. But she's always been a great, employee. And then, I have staff that will transition from other agencies and work for my agency, and talk about the difference betwixt the two. And so, I take pride in my staff, the quality of care, the level of services that we provide. And, I'm hopeful that we will be expanding in 2026. Yeah. We have some other things that I want for Extended Grace. And it's not always the box that you see other people with home health care agencies take, because I'm not in it necessarily for the money. I really want people, the families that I have that I've been blessed to take care of and that have joined my team, they've literally been rocking with me since I started my company. You know what I mean? And that's a blessing. And when I say families, I truly mean that, because I also extended my services to help service youth. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing to take care of an adult that is a warden of the state and doesn't have any family, because it's hard to get somebody to come in and advocate for them, right? You know, when they're advocating for themselves. But when you have parents that trust you with their kids, I'm a mom. Right. So that, to me, speaks volumes that they have trusted me over the years to continue services, to the point where I have some members of the family that are now part of my staff, because they loved us so much, and they like, well, you know, my daughter wants to come join the team so she can help, you know what I'm saying, take care of my son a little bit more and take care of her brother, or, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. My ex-husband wants to come, so, you know what I mean? And again, it gives them a break. Because I don't think people realize, you know what I'm saying, I'm a single mom, what that feels like. Like, sometimes you just need a break. And it don't mean that you don't love your babies. Right. You just need a break. Right. It's a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, you go back to social media, you see people that do the meme with the Toni Braxton song Breathe, or Please. I think it's called Please. When, you know, they put the little the caption that says, when you pick your child up from school, as soon as they hop in the car, Ma, I need it. That's my life. As soon as I pull up, get in the car, Ma, as soon as you open the door, Ma. You know what I'm saying? And imagine that magnified. Right. Yeah. Right. And you have to. You're the only source for them. Like, it's draining. It's draining. So
I've been in spaces with you and your business, and the one thing I can say, like, it feels like all family. Right. I've seen her throw events, and I've DJ'd some events for her business, but it's like, it's the patient, and then they bring their family, and then the coworkers, but it seems like all one big family. And that shows to the leadership, because things like that come from the top down, right? When you feel included, and that's one thing that I know, and I'm just stepping on it, but that's one thing that I know that she brings, that family level of care for those people, and it shows all throughout our business. And RC does that too. I love the way that I feel like. And I feel like I hate to say proud uncle, because, you know, I've been around them for so long, but to actually, and I always tell RC, I had to pull RC aside, and Anitra too, and be like, I know when you in it, you don't see it, but the way that the things that you guys do change people's lives, affect people's lives in a positive way. And I always try to give them their flowers, because when you in the hustle and bustle, you don't get to, you know what I mean? Right. You don't see it as somebody from the outside looking in, and I'm on the outside looking in. And when I see them giving bonus checks for Christmas or whatever, and how happy, you know, workers, I've been in places that, again, I help build multi-million-dollar programs, and then they give you a $50 gift certificate for a turkey on Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, and I've seen, like, the way that people react to them, and react around them, that you can tell that they changed their lives. And so I wanted to commend you and give you flowers.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I don't think people realize that a lot of the times when you take a step back, especially when you're dealing with adults and their families are distant, or they don't feel like they have that support, that's all they're looking for, is that feel of family. That's a huge thing for them. You know what I mean? So some of my people that don't get out on the holidays, I make enough food, and then I send my staff out, which is my daughter. And I'll be like, you gotta drop these plates off. And she will. She'll go and you know what I'm saying? She'll drop off the plates. And it makes them so happy. And one of the things that we're working on this year is because I have a couple of them, again, that really feel like family. So I just ordered a ramp to get into my house because I know that I have 2 of my clients that don't have any family here.
Wow.
And so every year I take them food, but this year I was like, y'all coming to my house.
There you go.
So they're gonna spend Christmas with us. And they are super excited.
And that's the difference between a person that's in it for the money
Thank you.
and
I
a
was
person
just getting ready to talk
that's
about
in
that.
it for the actual well-being of people, right?
Yeah.
Well, because I always just think about like, what if it was my baby?
Yeah.
And you know, we think about developmental disabilities that, you know, you're born with that. But, you know, I've been blessed to care for the elderly as well. And, you know, baby, you come in this world with somebody taking care of you, and sometimes you leave out of it with somebody taking care of you. And if I had to leave my mother, my father, any member of my family in the care of someone, like I want to take care of you like you are a part of my family. That is so important to me.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that. Like when I go into, you know, nursing homes and things of that nature, like that level of care, it's different. It's different. And people want to be at home.
Yeah.
Especially in our community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see stuff on TV, you hear about people going, you know, my baby might put me in a home. Baby, my mama ain't never said nothing about putting her in no home. We are the home.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. So, you know, offering that to families as well, because it's important.
Right.
And knowing that when you at work, working your 9 to 5, that mom and dad are taken care of, and you're not about to come back with no horror stories about somebody doing something to your loved one, because that's real.
Yeah.
Because even though I'm a mom, singer, songwriter, have my business, I still work for the courts. And people don't realize that about me either, that I still have a 9 to 5.
Wow.
And that I still, you know what I'm saying, run an office downtown. And so I see so many things, and it's a lot. It's a lot to know what the human mind is capable of doing to another person. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So with doing all of that stuff, when Anitra Chery needs a break, like a mental break, what does Anitra, because a lot of business owners get into business and they get hectic and they don't know how to take a break. They don't know, because sometimes you just got to reset. So what do you do to reset yourself?
Oh, I take a weekend. I'll definitely take a weekend. I'll take a staycation. I will, and I'll let my staff know. And that's why I'm blessed to have a good team. You know what I'm saying? My staff, because I don't play about them, they don't play about me. And I come from a belief that happy people make happy people, right? So I make sure my staff is taken care of. And in the same instance, if I say I need a weekend, y'all, like, if we in it, because we have a group, and so if somebody starts saying Miss Anitra, this and this, somebody will be like, didn't she say she was off this weekend? I need you to call me.
Right.
Don't call her, call me. You know what I mean? Let her have a moment. Let her have a break. You know what I mean? And I try to take short, quick vacations. Sometimes it doesn't always have to be far. You know what I mean? And just detach myself. But you will also see, even as a singer-songwriter, y'all don't see me out. Okay? My social battery is low.
Yeah.
And I can't say that it's going to be different. I know that it's not. Those things don't necessarily feed me, like being outside, quote unquote. But I love to support people. So anytime somebody that I rock with in any fashion got something going on, I'm going to try to show my support. If I can't be there, I'm going to buy a ticket and be like, hey, get this away. Do a giveaway. Do this, do that. Because I know I'm not going to be able to be there, but I still want to support you. And it was funny because I've been taking this seminar on Mondays down at the Entrepreneurs Club. Shout out to Ebony Carter and Arlena Alexander for putting together this program. It's like breaking the bread. It's something about changing your mindset about money, pretty much. And she was talking about support amongst your friends. And she said, I find it interesting that when you open up a business or you start a service, your friends always want a discount. Like, what's the friends and family discount? You should be the first one to want to pay full price.
Right.
Why you want a discount? You know all the blood, sweat, and tears I done put into this, and you coming at me talking about a discount. I can't stand when I host an event and people like, you gonna put my name at the door? Yeah, to buy a ticket. You know how much this sound costs? You know how much I'm paying for this venue? I got food in here for y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you ain't got to do nothing but buy a ticket, and I'm not busting no heads. Now, New Edition come to town, y'all be sitting there, baby.
They'll pay $50.
No, what they'll do is they'll pay $200 to go to Detroit. To go see New Edition, you know what I mean? And then when you got a $10, like, man, can I get a half off? You know what I mean?
I ain't paying no $10 to get in there. Like, come on, man.
That'd be crazy. People was going broke for that Cowboy Carter. Going broke.
$2,000 for a
You ain't
ticket.
even got to affirm my ticket. You ain't got to get no Klarna. It ain't even that much. Just got to support your girl. Why y'all acting like that?
Not to affirm.
Right.
Yeah, spend that type of money for Beyonce. I was like, woo.
Hey, everybody was asking me, Nisha, you going? I said no. And they was like, why? Don't you love Beyonce? I said, I do love Beyonce. I said, she's an awesome performer. It's unfortunate that she's made no investments into the Anitra Chery brand.
Right.
Chris Brown had him going crazy.
Oh my God.
And I went to see Chris, but I didn't pay for them seats. Maybe I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna enjoy the aura.
The aura
of it all. You know what I'm saying? Because I
right.
love live music. I'm a baby. One thing about me is I'm gonna go to a concert. I'm gonna go to a concert. I'm gonna be at Soundboard. I'm gonna be at the House of Blues. I love live music, but I feel like that's how I study.
Yeah.
Right. So when people talk about me as a performer, that's how I study. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see how Beyonce does it. I'm gonna see how Jill does it. I'm gonna see how Erica does it. I'm gonna see how Kelly does it. I'm gonna see how Brandy does it. And Fantasia. I'm not gonna necessarily take anything from them, but I think that it's a talent in and of itself, not just vocally, but to be able to get up there and captivate an audience.
Yeah,
how many times have you gone to a show, right, and you've seen somebody that is vocally ridiculous, like a vocal genius, and still by the third song I'm bored out of my mind? You can only run me so far. And you gonna stand in that spot and run me to death. I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
Okay, I want to see how you bring me in, how you draw me in, and those artists do that for me. You know what I mean? Erykah Badu, she don't get up there and do no major choreography numbers. Okay, it's not no entourage coming. She not about to do 17 outfit changes. She gonna get up there. She might give you a sound bath. You don't know what you're gonna get with Erykah. She might have a xylophone up there. You don't know what you're gonna get with it. You know what I'm saying? But her energy is something to be studied. Like, to get up there and do what she does. Like, they're masterful at it. So I love live music. That's a break for me. You know what I mean? That's how I decompress. Music has always been my outlet. Even before I became an artist, music was my outlet. So,
wow, that's what's up.
So let me ask you, since we talked about these artists that you love to
Jesus,
go see. So who are some of your influences? Artists, like, even from growing up to now, like, who are some of the artists that kind of influence your style or what you love to make and what you love to listen to?
Right. So I feel like sometimes my voice is so big because of my early influences. So growing up in my household, my mom listened to Aretha. She listened to Patty. She listened to Gladys. She listened to Phyllis Hyman. Baby, I love the tone of Phyllis Hyman.
You can hear that though. That's what's crazy. You can hear all those artists in you.
Baby, Anita. If I'm somewhere and it's just a cover band and they look at me and be like, hey, you know some Anita? Baby, any song. Any song.
Any. Right.
Pick one.
Pick one. Right.
You know what I mean? But then as I start coming into my own, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce's, Jasmine's. You know, oddly enough, people don't talk about her being enough of an influence, but Janet Jackson was one of my favorites. I love the way the way she controls it. You know what I mean? I remember I was doing something, I was performing somewhere, and the MC he said, you got one of the sexiest voices. And it was funny because I get that Janet always had a sexy voice to me.
Yeah.
She wasn't out here trying to beat you down with her vocals because she knew she couldn't do it.
Right.
But Janet was something different. And then when she got on that stage, I used to study Janet when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Because she used to have DVDs. You know, Destiny Child and them, they had the DVDs, honey. I had to go see them in concert. I couldn't afford it. I was poor. But
The Velvet Rope tour.
baby, you couldn't tell me nothing about Janet, honey. All of this stuff that y'all see, at the end of the day, I love all of the artists. Janet set the tone.
And she always give you one of them songs, like Moist or Would You or what?
It's her aura. It's her aura. It's her aura.
All right, real quick. So I was married at the time, and Janet was gonna come here, and I told my wife, I said,
You was
"Look,
trying to get on that little thing.
if Janet put me up on
You was
stage,
trying to get on that stage.
listen." Just go ahead and leave. I'll come home. I'll come home eventually. I'll get
You
home.
wanted her to strap you on that table and
Oh,
climb
my-
on you in that patent leather outfit.
Oh my goodness!
I remember that. It was so
Look.
iconic.
I said they wouldn't have been able to hold me. I'd have broke that thing. I don't know. Man, please go see the Velvet Rope thing when she put Do It on that thing.
Honey.
Oh my God, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
You would have better do it.
I said, baby, I love you, but just go ahead and leave. We'll talk about it when I get home.
Wow,
You
right.
just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so Janet, like I said, Jasmine Sullivan, love her. Even when you get into some of the newer artists, Seventh Streeter. Nobody talks about Seventh Streeter.
Oh, Seventh Streeter,
Seventh Streeter's
yeah.
a beast. And
Damn. Yeah.
singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
I love a singer-songwriter. You know what I'm saying? And they always go so underrated. And Ari Lennox. I love her as a singer-songwriter as well. I love artists that go in and they're themselves authentically.
Yeah.
Like when you hear someone on the radio and they don't sound like anybody else, like you know that's them. You know that's them. Like that, it's something to be said. Like even Babyface. You can hear songs that Babyface has written.
Oh yeah.
And you like,
Other people
Babyface
sing
wrote
it.
that.
Right.
Right.
I know that. I know a Babyface song when I hear it.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's something to be said
One
about that.
One of your favorite covers that you do that I love is the Come and Do Nothing.
Oh, Avery Sunshine.
Oh my God.
I love Avery. Another one, a woman that sits at the piano, her whole show, and I've seen her several times.
Wow.
Sit the whole show. She not getting up, baby, and you gonna rock with her the whole show because she tells a story. Because you believe her when she says it, and every song that she's written is tied to an emotion that she had in that moment. Come Do Nothing. I love that song because it was literally about, some toxic stuff. Like, I don't even want you. It's the equivalent of Folded.
Yeah. Right.
But it ain't get the push that Folded got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's literally what it is. Like, okay, we not together. Just come over here and cuddle with me for a minute because I'm really not ready for this to be all the way over. And I know this not going to work.
Yeah, that's no good.
I know you ain't good for me, none of that.
Nothing.
But I miss
Right.
your
You know what I'm
touch. So
saying?
just come over, we gonna cuddle, and then I'm gonna send you on your way. That's it. Yeah.
I'm about to call you. You left your I found this big pen that you had left. I thought it meant something to you. Baby, it's a big. What are you?
Right.
You better come and get it before I throw it away.
I'm about to throw it away. I'm about to throw it away, these Nike socks.
Right. All of that.
Exactly,
Wow,
exactly.
That's what's up.
So yeah, and the Kalanis. Like when you making that type of music that resonates, and when you have people wanting to cover it, Chris Brown, when he did Residuals, like, come on now, come on now, that's timeless music. You know it ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know it ain't going nowhere. It's gonna have a resurgence somewhere.
Somewhere. Absolutely.
It's gonna be 5 years from now, and they're gonna have a Residuals 2 challenge just for no reason, just cause.
I think if you have an ear for music, when you hear certain artists, you just be like, wow. Because that's how I was when I heard Ooh Wee. I was like, this is banging. Who is this? because I had an ear to hear something different, and it sounded so smooth. And then to know that he was right here in Toledo, I was like, oh man, she got to come on check in. She got to come on and check in and perform, because man, and I believe that the talent that God has given us, God will place us in certain situations where you have an opportunity to say, I got somebody I want you to listen to. And guess what? It'll take off. True story. I'm really good friends with Kiki Wyatt.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I lived in Louisville, right, we kicked it in Louisville, right? We had a great time. We were always like sing and play and act crazy. But Daryl Griff was throwing a derby party, right? And I ran across this guy. His name is Avant, right? And I say to Avant, I'm like, I'm from Toledo. He's like, yeah, I'm from Cleveland. And we talk chopping it up. And I said, man, you got to hear this chick, man. I just want you to hear her. That's all I said, right? She sang for him. My First Love is what they came out with. And what Kiki did for me was, I still have it. She brought me a gold diamond watch and a bracelet just to say thank you. Just because I just made the connection. So what I'm saying is, I go to Shane Park or Aretha Franklin Amphitheater, right? And I'm always rubbing elbows with certain people. I want to be able to now move in a lane where I network with people, where I can help people from Toledo get to their destiny. I just want to rub elbows and be like, hey, I want you to listen to this girl. Like, I think you can bless her. I think you can help her. And I think if a lot more of us did that in the spaces that we are here in Toledo and start to branch out of Toledo, the greater we're going to be, because like I always say, nothing changes if nothing changes. Right. And we can't continue to keep being stuck. Right. And Key for Success will tell you, I brought them down to DJ in a club in Louisville for the Derby weekend. Right. So it's about, extending our branches,
Definitely.
Like your brother, right? Other young black men need to know that they can be actors. Right. And they just need to hear it from somebody that's doing it. You want a DJ, I can introduce you to a DJ that can link you, but if something is going on and somebody say, Shawn, a DJ, we got an event going on Vegas, I'm gonna holler at my cousin and be like, can you go to Vegas and do a DJ event? So that's what we got to do. We got to network and push people to the next level.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So this has been a wonderful show. We have to go. Like we can't sit here all day.
Right.
We can't sit. Well, we could sit here all day, but we might get in trouble. But I want to thank you, Anitra, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. Anytime.
And I want to thank our sponsors, Project 360 Studios. This is where we house the new 419 Grind, Rise and Grind Morning Show. And I want to thank Toledo Arc and Andre McCullough for being our first official sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show. If you want to become a sponsor of the show, you can reach out to Mr. Shawn Mahone, myself, or Melody Tate, or you can send your info to info@p360studios.com and you can become a sponsor of our show. Mr. Mahomes, Mr. Shawn, you got something to say before we go?
Hey, want everybody to be safe out there. Be careful on the roads. And just remember, ladies and gentlemen, nothing changes if nothing changes. But when you change the way you look at things you look at begin to change. God bless you all. Have a great day.
Yeah. We outside with it. No fear, no doubt, no change. Let's go. I was stuck in the dark, you pulled me out the grave. Gave me breath, gave me purpose, now I'm walking anyways. Ain't no ceiling on the praise, no